Hello, everyone. This is Jay, frustrated to fabulous with Lady J. I'm home today. I've really been fighting a cold and everything, but I wanted to talk to you all about some of the things that you're going to encounter when you're after your surgery's over. So I had the gastric sleeve done January 16th of 2020. And, it's the beginning of a new life. And you have to kind of find your way as far as what your body will allow you to eat and what you can digest. And so it's kind of like, after a while, you will not like the protein shakes, and you still have to find a way to get them down. You have to find a way to get your water down because your stomach, you have a new stomach. And so I'm not really here to talk about that part of it. I'm going to talk about the emotional part of it. And so I'm kind of on the verge of tears today. I didn't feel like doing makeup today. So this is me. And I wanted to, kind of prepare you, because even though you're changing, everybody around you is not. And life happens, things happen that will break your heart. And I'm not going to go into detail about it, but a lot of times it's extended family. It could be your children, it could be your husband, it could be anyone in your life that's close. And you have to really be careful, because your hormones are all over the place, and you feel bouts of depression because now you have no defense mechanism when you start feeling emotional. And so the emotional part, you're not going to, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you and catch you off guard. And, a lot of times friends will let you down. I've been reading a lot of posts, and some people's spouses kind of let them down. That's not my case. I thank the Lord. That's not my case. But nevertheless, the heartbreak that they feel, or you will feel, something's going to happen, and you're going to feel some kind of way. And you've got to be able to get through that part. And you can't go to food because your stomach won't tolerate it. So now you're kind of out here, and you're stuck with feeling, wondering if you made the right decision. And I'm going to tell you, yes, it is the right decision. When I went to the doctor this past Friday, it's Sunday today, and I stepped on the scale, they weighed me and everything, and they said, you're no longer morbid obese. And I very thankful for that. I haven't had to take my blood pressure medicine. I haven't had any issues with my blood sugar. I'm scared to eat really sweet foods. I may have a bite here or there, especially when I'm on my cycle or something. But now I'm forced to deal with my issues. And those issues can be work related, they can be friend related, they can be spouse related, they can be child related. I don't know about you, I have grown children, and they do stuff a lot of times that we don't necessarily agree with. And I don't know about you, but when you're a mom and you love your children and they're making decisions that are not necessarily best for them, it's like somebody snatched a part of you, especially when they leave the house the wrong way. And so you feel some kind of way. It's like a rejection you feel. And that's what I feel today. I feel some kind of way. My heart is raw today. My younger daughter, she moved out. She just suddenly moved out. She had planned, and she didn't really talk to us, and she didn't give us time to recover. And the person she's with is not somebody that I approve of. And I'm really hurt by that. I'm really hurt. And now I have to find my faith and to recover, because I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to let them make me sick. You know, the enemy will use who he will, and it doesn't matter. And sometimes he pulls on the strings of our hearts, and he don't play fair. And so now, you know, you have to learn how to bounce back and just live, you know, just you and your husband. We're empty nesters. All of our children are grown. And so my heart is broken today. But it's life. This is life. You know, we raise them the best way we can, and we trust that the Lord is going to lead them to make the right decisions. So I can't go to food. I got to talk to God. So I'm here today, and I've been up since 4 a.m. and I've been talking to God, and I'm writing in my journal and getting the feelings out, because I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm not going to drink. I'm not a drinker. I never was a drinker. I don't do drugs. Now I can't eat, which was my comfort. I didn't know I was addicted to food until this surgery. And so I didn't mean to cry today, but it's coming out, so I'm just going to let it come. I'm here. This is real. Life is real. And I'm a control freak. And I don't like to see people make bad decisions and go down the wrong road. But I had to have my moment where I hit my head and I learned. And I can't take that away from my children. You know, they are who they are, and they're going to do what they want to do. And they're all grown. But I taught them right. My husband taught them right. We were there. They had 2 parents in the home. We've been married for a long time. And you know, they just going to do what they're going to do. And so I'm here today, and I'm kind of cleaning my house and just letting the Lord minister to my heart. And I'm playing some music. My friend sent me a song to listen to, Good and Loved by Travis Green. It's really ministering to me today. It is real. It's real. You got to find another way. You got to find another way to deal with your issues, because you can't eat any food. You can't eat large amounts of food. You can't turn to food. Got to find another way. And so my therapy is writing how I feel, writing out my prayers, writing out my feelings so that they don't, so I don't self-implode. I'm not a miserable person. I got a good job. I have a beautiful house. I have a husband, and I have beautiful grandchildren. At the end of the day, he's in control and not me. And so I have to come to terms with that and trust him. You know, the Bible says to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And so today is the day that I'm going to listen to his scriptures and take him at his word. That's all I really had to say today. Subscribe to the channel. This is a journey. Like I said, I had weight loss surgery January 16th, 2020. Today is February 16th. This is on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm home. I didn't feel like going to church today. I wanted to stay home and make sure I got well. And I don't know, I'm feeling some kind of way, y'all. It is it's a challenge. Like I said, your hormones are all over the place. So I know I'm going to be okay because the Father is watching over me. And I just hope and pray that you all would gain something from this, and be careful. After your surgery, be very careful what your new steady is. It's not food anymore. You can't be drugs and alcohol. You know, you can't go there, because if you drink, according to what I've seen and my doctor told me, you can get addicted. You can get drunk off of a couple of sips of alcohol. I've never been a drug person. I don't want to be a drug person. I'm not going to be a drug person. But I do know when I'm at my limit and when I'm at the end of myself. And sometimes we got to let self get out of the way. And we have to trust God is going to do what he does. He's the creator of heaven and earth. And what in the world can I do that he cannot do? Nothing. So I'm coming to terms with it. And I trust that the seeds that I planted will sprout and grow. And they will make wise decisions. All of them. All of my children. And I put my money where my mouth is, and that's it. I'm a prayer warrior. I will pray. And that's what I'm going to do today. And so, peace out there. Again, subscribe to the channel. This is Frustrated to Fabulous with Lady J. The feelings are real. The bouts with wanting to give up, they're real. Throw in the towel, to turn to something that's not going to be helpful to you in the long run. You're going to be confronted with those things, and you have to be very self-aware of what your limits are and when you're feeling some kind of way. You have to address your issues. You can't just hold it in and hope it goes away or whatever. I'm not that person, so I'm a very proactive person. And, I'll get through this. I will. We'll recover. We'll have snapback time. It is what it is. So, all right. Love you guys. Pray for me. Bye-bye.